Welcome to Washman Safety Orientation. In order to wash cars effectively, we must all observe and follow guidelines to keep both employees and customers safe while at Washman facilities. Working as individuals and as a team, we will create and maintain a safe work environment. Safety is priority number one. Safe conduct. In the car wash environment, you'll be around wet surfaces, machinery, moving vehicles, and chemicals. It's imperative that you operate in a safe manner at all times. The following are items to abide by while at all Washman sites. No running through the car wash tunnel. Do not enter the car wash tunnel without permission from your supervisor. Do not enter the car wash tunnel while it's running. Never put your hands in, on, or around moving machinery or parts. Do not operate equipment you have not been trained on. Do not assume. When in doubt, ask a supervisor. Don't stand on any part of the conveyor, including pushers. Only use the pressure washer to clean equipment and vehicles. Always assume vehicles cannot see you. Do not stand in front of vehicles. Stand to the side. Report all accidents or injuries to your supervisor and HR. Horseplay will not be tolerated. Safe conduct is expected from all employees at all times, at all sites. Proper lifting. Proper lifting is essential to prevent injuries. Never bend over to pick up an object. Always bend at the knees. Items over 50 pounds should not be carried or moved by hand. Use a barrel dolly or hand truck to move these items. To prevent injuries, don't hesitate to ask for assistance when moving heavy items. Working together can help ensure a safe working environment. Hearing protection. Hearing protection is required where noise levels can routinely exceed 85 decibels. Areas where hearing protection must be worn are equipment rooms, chemical room, exit end of car wash tunnel, and entrance end of car wash tunnel. There are two types of hearing protection that are allowed at Washman. Only designated earplugs and earmuffs are allowed. Headphones and/or Bluetooth listening devices are not considered hearing protection. These are not allowed to be used while working. Even if you are in an area that does not require hearing protection, it is still not permissible to use headphones and/or Bluetooth hearing devices while working. Staying alert both visually and audibly is critical to staying safe at work. Cleaning vacuums and using vacuums. Most sites have either self-service vacuums or full-service vacuums. These vacuums need to be cleaned regularly. Always wear proper safety gear when cleaning vacuums. Safety glasses, dust mask, and gloves are required while cleaning vacuums. When cleaning vacuums, never place your hand in a position where you cannot see it. From time to time, customers will vacuum up sharp objects. For your safety, you need to be visually aware of where you are placing your hands so that you do not come in contact with any sharp objects. If you are vacuuming a vehicle at a full-service site, do not vacuum where you cannot see. The most common example would be vacuuming underneath a seat. It is critical to only vacuum where you can visually see there are no sharp objects. Vacuuming areas blindly can lead to unwanted objects and materials being collected, which pose risk to the operator, as well as cause damage to the system. Lockout Tagout. Lockout Tagout is a safety procedure used to ensure that equipment doesn't get turned on while it's being worked on by maintenance personnel. Lockout Tagout happens at the electrical panel or at the direct electrical feed. Only authorized maintenance personnel have the ability to implement this procedure. As a car wash attendant, if you need to lock out the car wash, you'll use the red stop buttons located throughout the car wash tunnel. To stop the car wash, push the red button in. This will lock the wash out. The wash will not be able to re-engage until the button is pulled back out. If you are not the attendant to stop the wash, you should not re-engage the wash. You'll need to ask either the manager or lead if they locked the wash out. You must know the reason why the car wash was locked out. Causes for a lockout may include when a vehicle unexpectedly comes off the conveyor, equipment malfunctions, and vehicle collisions. Before the car wash can be re-engaged, you must visually check the tunnel to ensure that the tunnel is clear of any and all personnel. Next, in a loud voice, call out, "Clear!"
Clear!
Wait 3 seconds. If no one answers, pull the red button out to start the car wash. Starting the car wash without following these procedures could cause a serious safety situation. Handling chemicals. The chemicals that Washman uses are safe and environmentally friendly. Washman follows OSHA guidelines to ensure that all chemicals used at the point of contact are safe to use. These chemicals are in a diluted form. Chemicals that are in drums or pails are concentrated, and safety measures must be followed while handling them. If you need to transfer or bring a new barrel online, you'll need to wear PPE to safely handle these chemicals. Gloves and splash goggles must be worn at all times while transferring, adding, or putting a new barrel online. Following these procedures are mandatory. They're critical to help ensure your safety, as well as other employees and customers on site. GHS, Globally Harmonized System. GHS is the globally harmonized system of classification and labeling of chemicals. It's a label that informs of a chemical's potential danger. This typically includes a harmonized single word, pictogram, and hazard statement. It provides an easily available and understandable method of classifying chemicals and communicating hazard information. These OSHA standards are intended to help keep you safe. SDS, Safety Data Sheets. SDS are safety data sheets for chemicals that are used. Every chemical that Washman uses has an SDS for it. This sheet will have various information about the chemical. There are 16 sections to each SDS. Detailed information about each chemical is located in the SDS binder at each site. Eye wash stations. In the event any chemical, diluted or not, comes into contact with your eyes, you'll need to use an eye wash station. Every site has an eye wash station located within 50 feet unimpeded of where chemical is dispensed or stored. There are different styles of eye wash stations. This style is a hand unit. Squeeze the handle to start the water flowing. The latch will drop down into the notch below to keep continuously flowing, so you can bring it up to your face. This style is stationary. Push the lever down once to start water flowing and hold your face over the eye wash station. When using an eye wash station, you must let the water flush your eyes while they're open. Do not use your hand to rub your eye. This can cause further irritation. It is important to familiarize yourself where eye washes are located at the specific site where you are working. Safety Committee. The Safety Committee is a group of representatives from each car wash that meet on the 4th week of every month. These representatives bring safety concerns from each car wash and discuss them with the safety coordinator. If the item is deemed a safety concern, it's entered into the safety notes. These notes are then prioritized and addressed. Safety notes are attached to every paycheck once a month in an effort to keep everyone up to date. A copy of the safety notes are also located at each site. Ask your manager where they're located, as every site is unique. If you have a safety concern, communicate it verbally to your safety representative for the site you're working at. The safety representatives are listed on the safety notes. What is a safety concern? A safety concern is an item that could cause injury to either a customer or employee while operating or visiting the facility. Examples of a safety concern would be a tripping hazard or an outlet that is exposed. It is essential that we all work together to recognize safety concerns before they can endanger the safety of our patrons and our fellow team members. As you can see, it takes everyone's participation to maintain a safe work environment. Safety is priority number 1. Follow these guidelines to help ensure you, as well as everyone around you, stays safe at Washman.